How's it going, guys? It's Thomas on Planet Tech. Welcome back to another stream. I hope you guys are doing well. I hope you can hear me as well. Happy Tuesday. Oh man, I have had a busy week and it's it is only Tuesday. So about 45 minutes ago, about 50 minutes ago, I got back from a night stay at Legoland. It was a lot of fun. I had work yesterday. And then Paige and Penelope and my sister and her partner and my nephew were all at the park on Monday or yesterday. And then I joined them after I finished work. We stayed at the newish, I don't know when it opened actually, I'm assuming this year. It's looked all quite new. But the Woodland Village, it's another off branch of the hotel, although it's like the complete opposite side to the hotel, if you know the Legoland Winter layout. It was a lot of fun, you know. It was really nice. It had a nice atmosphere to it. It wasn't I mean, the noisiest part of it was the planes flying over from Heathrow, but yeah, it was just a really nice vibe. The clubhouse did close quite early. We can talk about that a bit later anyway. But yeah, it was a lot of fun. Had a good time, and yeah, I got some steps into. How many steps have I done today? Let me have a cheeky peek. 17,780. I think it was like 20 something thousand yesterday as well, and I didn't even go to Lego. I wasn't even in the park yesterday, but yeah, no, it was a great time. I am just gonna 1 second. Bye bye, darling. Oh, sorry, just turning Alexa off. Hopefully that will make it a little bit better. Hello, Gaz, how you doing? Came here for the race car driver, staying for the logs. Did I play time car driver? Oops. Oops. That's a members exclusive perk. That is, Gaz. Hey, Andy, how you doing, mate? Good to see you. Legoland, did you hear that noise? I might well have done once or twice. You know, I had to go get a clip by it as well, Gaz. The time I had to time it right. There was a few takes. But yes, and I did. Obviously, I don't post Penelope on the internet. Nor am I going to post my nephew. But I did film a bit of a vlog. So that'll be up for members. Probably, hopefully next week. Next week. We'll say next week. But hello, KO, as well. Good to see you, mate. If you haven't already, a thumbs up on the stream would be much appreciated. But yeah, today we are building Plo Koon's Delta 7 Starfighter, designed by someone who I think is an absolutely incredible builder. Is Pixel Dan. The link to his Rebrickable is in the description, so go check him out. He's got an insane Arc 170 mock, and I will call it a mock. I don't think it's a modification. I think it says on the thing it's a modification to the set. However, when that's like 500-600 pieces, that Arc 170, and his mock is like well over 1,000, I think by that point it's probably should be classed as a mock. But nonetheless, it is gorgeous, and if it didn't cost so much to build, I probably would try and get like 2 or 3 or 4 of them for my collection. But next week I'm going to be having a tackle at Quarry's Workshop's modification to the Arc 170 and kind of see how I like that, and I will be able to compare that as well, because I've got another Arc 170, so I can lay all the pieces out. I've got the extra pieces. I can build that, and then we can compare it to the Arc 170 for size and proportions and stuff. But today is about Plo Koon's Delta 7. Stupidly, I did put the Plo Koon minifigure away, but I will get it for the end of the stream. I can tell from that laugh you did. Did you fill in Paige? I don't think I did, actually, because I think Paige was trying to get Penelope to sleep, and my sister was on the phone. And Sam was trying to get Lucas to sleep, so I ran off, and I was like, oh, because we were just by the Heart Lake, we were in like Heart Lake City, so I was like, oh, I need to go film something. But no, I do need to fill her in on the contacts. I'm sure she'll ask when she sees the video. But it is so funny. I just wandering around the park, Gaz, just like so many things, like, oh, that was funny. And oh my god, we'll actually get into some Lego building in just a second, but did I feel sick coming off the spider? me and Paige went on the on the spider ride first, and then I realized I didn't film any of it. So because they had said it wasn't at us, but they had said like an announcement quite early on. Oh, can you put your phones away? Because obviously someone else was obviously trying to film. So I was going pretty fast with Paige, and I was like, oh, I don't feel too good. And then I was like, I got to go on again. So I got Paige to film from the side. And everyone's going like, if everyone was going like that, then I'm going like that. It was, yeah, it's, oh god, I still feel a bit queasy now, but I did manage to soldier on through. Pochern, is that how you pronounce that name? Welcome to the stream. How expensive is the 170? So a bit tricky to say. So obviously you got to buy the set for the Arc 170. For the for Pixel Dance one. I think it was coming in at around like 110 pounds. That's all UK sellers, all new parts, and yeah, from the UK. UK sellers, brand new parts. It was about 110, I think, which to be fair isn't terrible. And if I really don't like the Corey's Workshop one, I probably will. And also I didn't cross-reference what parts did come out of the Arc 170 for Pixel Dance. So there's potential that I might still build it, but I want to build the Corey's Workshop one first. If I'm happy with that and it's sturdy enough that I can like travel with it to conventions, then I'm happy with that. But yeah, if not, I could be persuaded to maybe try out the Pixel Down one, because it is, like I said, it is a really, really nice build. Like I said, you can check it down. He's got Pixel Down's got a lot of really cool builds, I have to say, on his Rebrickable, so well worth checking out. Same with Corey, actually. Oh yeah, BrickLink Designer. Oh, I completely forgot about that with being at Legoland. Has any of them sold out yet? Let's have a quick. Here we go. Not even a sold out stream, guys, and we're already shopping. I can't imagine any have sold out yet, because there was also a rumor that there's going to be they're like upping numbers or something, right? Anyway, I just kind of want a popcorn cart, but is that too much to... Okay, order now. Let's have a quick look. Yeah, the spider ride has to be done. It's got to be done. And I was like, I need to do this before lunch, because otherwise I am going to feel rough. Wow, Thieves of Tortuga is pushing max. I am surprised about the Adventure in Transylvania as well. Just because of how expensive it is. But they're all funded. Antique Shop bringing up the rear, not surprised. Mushroom Village is slower than I thought. Yeah, the popcorn wagon's about what I'd expect. I think I'm going to pick up a popcorn wagon. Hey Lauren, how you doing? Are you in Chicago yet? Have you arrived? Or are you just leaving? Maybe on your way even? I can't remember if you said you were getting in Monday or Tuesday. I think you said you were getting in Tuesday. But yeah, okay, so I might have to pick up that popcorn wagon after the stream. It doesn't look like it's gonna sell out anytime soon, so we should be okay. Oh, you checked in. Perfect. Was the drive okay? Was it nice and straightforward? I hope it was. Oh, the smell of that hotel as you first walk in is just something of dreams. It smells so good. So good. Yeah, of course, BrickLink Chicago this week. But more importantly, Oxford Brick Festival. That's where the real G's go. Exhausted, but alright. Yeah, good. Well, I'm glad you're there anyway. You can kick back and relax. Have you dared take a look at the mock at all? See how it travelled, or you holding out a bit? Wait until tomorrow. Hi Mike, how you doing? IDK, I think Polar Bricks did. I'm certain he stayed to his 2 sets limit. Oh, I haven't checked chats or anything yet to see what people have been purchasing. So Yeah, do let me know if you care to share. Yeah, if you want to let me know. And are people done? Are they? Is anyone tempted to go back for more? and Evening Lego Addicts. I'm Andy, and I have Lego Sinned. Oh, do tell more, Andy. This is a safe space. It's a safe space here. Don't worry, I don't think Ellen's here yet, so you can divulge all your secrets. I will pick this up today from B&M for a tenner. Hopefully we'll go to a fiver just like Rex's. Yeah, that would be ideal. If that goes dirt cheap, I will definitely get a few of these. Although, like I said, I know it's going to come in a set like at some point next year. So, and they've got me hook, line, and sinker that I bought the Microfighter. Yeah, it just got me hook, line, and sinker. Because I know it's going to come in a set. It'll probably come in an advent calendar. It'll probably come in a magazine. So, but hey, it's a fantastic figure, and it was well worth the money, in my humble opinion. Oh, I was wondering how it was going to get like the downturn angle on this, but it looks like it's using the ball joints. That's cool for the wings. Oh, where's my super extra long dot? Oh, here it is. I was gonna say I don't have a plate long enough for that, but it's I think that that 2x, what is it, 12? Is it 2, 4, 6, 8, 10? 2x12 is the biggest piece in this mock. Hang on, what goes under there then? Mock seemed alright, at least, I read that as big tits. At least the big bits, lol, we'll see how the totes are, nice. Fingers crossed it's all okay. If not, you got plenty of time, right? Well, I was shopping for the mushroom house in Tortuga, and the castle also found its way into my shopping basket. It happens to the best of us, Andy, honestly. It happens to the best of us. Hella knows. In fact, I guess it's 1.5 sets each. So within the 2 sets, yeah, that's it. That is Lego math. That is Lego maths. Oops. Yeah, exactly. Picked up double mushroom village. Nice, nice. Did you? I'm assuming you got the mushroom house from the last one as well, Lauren, right? Can have a little mushroom setup. That's very on theme for where I've just stayed, actually. Yeah. So the woodland village was really nice, actually. They're basically like, well, there was like five or six premium cabins that you could stay in, which had like a downstairs and upstairs parts. But we got just 2 separate cabins, and you walk in. It's like the main bedroom, much like a hotel room, really. And then at the back you've got a bathroom with toilet, shower, and then the other side of that is is like a kid's bedroom, which they had a bunk bed and a pull-out bed underneath, so you can cram a lot of people in there. And what they also have behind where we were staying, I think they're called like barrels, and it is quite literally just a bed and shower. It's honestly, go to if you get a chance, go to the Legoland website and look at the Woodland Village and see the options. But yeah, the cheap option is these little barrels and stuff, and so much so that I don't think they're even open in like at certain points of the season, because I think they'd be too cold, which I think is quite funny. But yeah, there was people in there yesterday. But yeah, very cozy to say the least. Yep, 2 of the houses as well. Nice. I'm torn on the Mushroom Village. Tortuga won, but I still want it, I think. The Tortuga is gorgeous. And the way that that's, like, ramped up in sales, then I think that's definitely the safe bet to lead with. For sure, Gaz. I got the Mushroom Village and Popcorn Wagon. I like the Vampire Manor, but I skipped it instead. Yeah, it's 300 quid. I completely understand why. Never have I felt like... I don't know. I think because... Oh, and the last wave of sets shipped out yesterday. Or preparing to ship soon, right? I think I got an email notification. And I did get the train and the boat, the merchant boat and the western train from that. So a £50 popcorn wagon, I'm like, that's fine. I can get that. Partially thinking, well, if Tortuga's gonna go and it's still there by the end of the stream. But alas, I should not. Could be tempted for 2 popcorn carts, so that wouldn't hurt, would it? I just think that the popcorn carts look so much like the ones in Disney that I thought if I ever did like a, not so much a Disney World mock, but like, Simon's not about for any rogue promises, is he? Once, or as part of like my Disney City, my grand expansions, I think it'd be fun to do. I would do a Legoland theme park, but not base it off of anything that we've not base it off of Legoland, but I would give each theme like a part of the park. So I could even put the popcorn carts in there in like the Disney section. I think that could be pretty cool. And then each area would have like a ride themed to a specific theme. Some of them might be heavily inspired by the rides that we get at Legoland. I will say though, Legoland's theming, specifically Windsor, I don't know what it's like elsewhere, I think could really do with a big overhaul, an improvement. There's very few actual very few references or rides to current themes outside of like Ninjago Friends. You've got like a city area and a Duplo area, but none of them actually like are on a theme. I mean, you've got Mythica as well, but that's literally one set. Just sit on like there, does it? Nope, probably not like that. Hang on, what have I done here? I was about to say these whilst it might be 200 pieces, these mock build streams can be a bit slower, more for the fact that because of more difficult techniques, but it's probably more just the fact I'm stupid. Hey Sam, how you doing? Sam, we're talking BrickLink design. Well, we're talking a lot of things actually. BrickLink designer, Chicago, Woodland Village. What did you go for BrickLink? Then you need Tortuga as well, as it's just like the Pirates of the Caribbean. That is true. That is true. To be fair, a lot of the sets are pretty theme park. Can see Tortuga in a Pirates of the Caribbean type ride. Popcorn cart, definitely. Transylvania Haunted Mansion for sure. Yeah, it's just an expensive way to to fill a theme park with BrickLink designer sets. I can stretch to a couple of popcorn carts. I'm not sure I can expand to a Transylvania castle. Like I said, Tortuga is very cool. Oh, does that just press up again? I'm trying to fix this, but I don't think it actually attaches yet. I think it kind of just rests there for the moment, but that... Oh no. Yeah. I think that just rests there at the moment. So we'll have to... Will the next step enlighten us? Hopefully. We'll leave that there for now. Only got mushrooms so far. Really trying to talk myself out of getting Tortuga till it's sold out. Will you not live to regret it, Sam? Have you come to the wrong place? I can spend your money pretty quick here if you need me to. Gaz, are you doing Oxford? Like I said, I've got my place confirmed. So if you need to dip out, then me and Sam and Mike and Brandon will all be there. So if you did fancy it, but yeah, no worries if not. I went for Transylvania, still thinking quickly on Tortuga. Yeah, think quick, guys. It's not. Doesn't look like there's many left. Although, like I said, they are looking like they might move the numbers around a bit, which is interesting. How do people feel about that? I think it was Stud City's video where he was talking about it. But yeah, how do you guys feel about them potentially? Like, so say the popcorn cart only sells 5,000, they might move the Tortuga to get 5,000 more. I would imagine most people here are not going to be fussed because a lot of you guys are buying with intention to build rather than intention to flip. So makes sense to me. Yeah, that's fair. I feel like I should have a can of Diet Coke here. I think he'll still be on a plane, KO. So I think... Oh, actually, no. Well, actually, I don't know that for sure. I know he was getting someone to order his BrickLink sets. Oh, which... Speaking of... No, I'm not going to... That was going to be a weird compliment then. No, I'm not going to give him that one. I need to check if my parcel has arrived to TJ or not yet. Unless TJ's out there and can shed some light on the situation. Oh, I don't know, KO. It sounds like you're the one tracking his flights. I'm sure he's absolutely fine, KO. He's a big boy now. Yeah. Air to that he's a big boy, or air to you think he'll be fine? What do you think it'll be? Oh, okay, yeah, so this is where it gets a bit techie. Right. Pardon the pun. So let's stick that on there. Oh, I missed some pieces. Uh-oh, that might not have gone on there like that. No, it didn't. Oh, shoot. Uh-oh. These clip pieces on here. Anyway, heading out to setting up. So bye. No worries, KO. Catch you later. Are you streaming, KO? On my Tuesday? How dare thee? Only joking. Okay. Oh yeah. So this then attaches to that bit there. Okay. So the most sketchy thing so far, and the most obvious like custom. The most obviously custom technique is a double cheese wedge on an axle with a stud. It's a very, very loose connection, but it's inside the cockpit, so I'm gonna let it slide. Does that go on there, or does it go a bit closer? No, I think that does go there. Is that right? Have I got that the right way around? That's two from the back there, that goes there. That goes there, that's on there. Yeah, I think that is right. Okay. Enjoy, have a day of forced rest until Build Marathon setup starts tomorrow at noon. No worries, Lauren. Get plenty of rest. Have a nice chilled evening. Get to sleep before Greg arrives. Switch your phone off. Just every day this week, as a lot of streams I watched are in Chicago. Anyway, bye. Oh, you're streaming? Oh, you are streaming tonight. Okay, okay. Okay, okay. I see how it is. You're not doing Oxford now. Okay, Gaz, no worries, mate. No worries. So we'll get something in the calendar pretty soon. Said tons of Lego to sort. If anyone wants to just rock up here and do a sort fest, absolutely fine with it. I'll leave the key in the door. Get myself to drinks in the fridge. I also realised I haven't reassembled the mark. Nice. Don't make fun of me when he puts me in a hat and shirt. I also send him back your oh yes, oh you're a legend, Lauren, thank you so much. Yeah, Greg's gonna have some there's a very slight chance, Lauren, that I might get you to give him one more thing. I don't know. There's a Nordstorm like right near the convention center, right? Is it Nordstorm? It's like a what's it called? Cosmetics shop, right? If you have meet that, I can get it in, Gaz. More than happy to take requests. And also, Lauren, I know I just said, you've reminded me of such a nice deed. I can't say, I can promise that I can't make fun of you once you're in the hat and the shirt. I can't make that promise. It would be rude of me too, because I don't like breaking promises. And I'm already guilty for probably promising too much. So this direct promise to you I'm not going to make, but I might surprise you. I think there's more, yeah, from first year. Okay, yeah, there might be something else I might need you to pick up. I need to speak. Paige's gonna have a look tonight, and then it's my very expensive lip balms that you can now only get in America. I forgot that was right, the reason why I really should have been going to Chicago. But yeah, she's going to see if she can get it sent to store, in which case, or if they've got them in store, in which case if you could spare a minute to nip around there. Anyway, I'll message you about it anyway. Might be might be all for nothing at the moment. I completely forgot that I should have got them on order to someone's house prior to this week. Okay, that's on there. Oh, it's not even the... Oh, I thought that was going to be like... Oh, no, that's the front of the ship. That makes a lot of sense. So that's the headrest. Okay. I am quite exhausted from from my trip to Legoland. I forget how much it takes out of you. And it wasn't like it was a blistering hot day. It was when the sun came out. It was warm, but it wasn't like really hot. At the beginning of the day, we would let me and Paige every couple of minutes of like taking our jumpers off, putting them back on again. It's the Jet Black blue container ones. Yes, it's this very specific flavor. Because I'm a diva and I only like one of them. But yeah, you just can't get them anywhere in the UK now. Everywhere stopped shipping them. Good old Jack Black. I love their stuff as well. It's so good. But so blooming expensive. Okay. You have to be careful when you're building some of these custom sets sometimes, because you press too hard to put a piece in. Just, oof. They sell some at Target too. Mess me the flavor. Oh no, keep an eye out. You're a star. Thank you, Lauren. I'll send you a picture on Instagram of the one. Oh, I didn't realize they sell them in Target as well. That's actually very handy. Oh, like that. That's exactly what I mean about pushing. Didn't even push hard on that one, but pushing too hard on it, and it just fall out the bottom. Okay. It doesn't look like that's going to have any support from underneath, but hopefully once it's built in a bit, then it might be a bit more sturdy. But like, I do appreciate that these mocks aren't built to the same standard or like build standards as the Lego set, and that's why I've kind of made the shift towards not necessarily going for the most pinpoint accurate custom stuff, is because there is a high chance that I'm going to want to use this as part of a mock that I'm going to want to take to a convention, and I don't want to be sifting through instructions the whole time, rebuilding all of the mocks when it comes to shows. So that's why I'm prepared now to sacrifice a little bit of accuracy for in exchange for some stability. What mock is this for? Don't add another one to the list. I can't possibly tell you that, Sam. What, another one? Not another one? I have such cool plans for this one in a mock, but I also one day well, potentially could be our episode 3 one, Sam. You know, could be our episode 3 one if we went down that route. Hopefully this has a bit of stability added to the back, because that's quite fragile. And there's a whole back section to build yet, so hopefully that's made it a little easier. You know me, Sam, I'm always adding mocks to the list of things I want to do. My list of mocks I want to build is borderline endless, honestly. I have always loved this Starfighter. Plo Koon and Kit Fisto for a long time were some of my favorite Jedi, so everyone, and I think this is pretty universally decided that this is the coolest looking Starfighter, right? I think we can agree on that. I don't think that's too much of a controversial opinion, right? Speaking of which, so Sam, from the last time I spoke to you, which was what, like Saturday, late Saturday, maybe even Sunday. Was it Sunday? I can't remember. I've been at work and then I've been at Legoland. When on earth did you, like, you full well know the answer to that question? You full well know the answer to that question. So don't you dare come in here pretending to be all disappointed in me, because you knew what you were asking with that question. That's a really funny render on that piece, but I'll go with it. Oh, I see what they've done now. That makes a lot of sense. Then it has this. Or does it? I don't know. Oh no, maybe not. That is just like that. Sure, okay. And you knew I was going to ask that question. You just can't help yourself, can you? How's your Met video doing? Let's move on. Talk about Sammy. Talk about him and his success. So you should have had something done to shut me up. Yeah, no, when? When did I have the time? I was on my hollybobs for a day. It's depressing, isn't it? Surely not. Something not right here. Something's not right here. Number bombs vibrating. All of Sunday, I don't know. Dude, that's God's day of rest. Like, what more do you want from me? Okay, so something's not lining up. So you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, then a 1x2 plate. Then you got those two. You got the 2x3. You got the 2x6. You got 2 there, 2 there. 1 plate there. And that's where it drops into the cockpit. Fine. This does look like it should be over 1. But there's no room for it to be. Is there? Uh-oh. What have we done here then, party people? this is where that ends. That bit is under. Oh, okay, I see. Okay. Right, let's take some of this off then. I think that can all stay the same. Right, so what bit did I do wrong here then? So that's right. Oh, it's just that's got to go the other way around. That makes sense. Oh, and that's a little bit better supported now as well. I'm off to have a pint as a reward. Miss you too, Lauren. I hope you have the best time. Go crazy in the yard sale, like only you know how to do. And I will look forward to catching up with you properly next week. Unless you find time to hop on Discord. I don't expect you will. Oh, this is okay. Oops. Right, let's put this a bit. This makes it so much more sturdy. Oh, like so much more sturdy. Oh, that's infinitely better. Infinitely better. Okay. Okay. Fine. Absolutely fine. Okay. Perfect. That's so satisfying. Now look at that. A lot better. Cool. There is an alternate construction for this. I don't know if these pieces are like particularly expensive or something. I don't know. Godspeed, Lauren. Okay, glad that's sorted. Yeah, I feel like I used to have a Coke at hand, but I've done nothing but drink refillable Cokes all day. Not good. Definitely down on my water consumption for the day, but well, I'll drink some water now though. Sam, have we had any leaks? And I'm not talking about in your pants. I'm talking about Lego leaks. Because I certainly wouldn't have seen them yesterday. Usually I rely on TJ to come in here firing on all cylinders about leaks. Did you see this? Did you see that? Did you see such and such customs? Hello. Oh, this is so nice. The way these lines all come together. This is I feel like this is going to be a pretty solid build as well. Oh, outside of Death Star figs, tell me more about the Death Star figs. Is it like a number, or is it the figure lineup, or just like a few figures? Is that actually the pictures of them? Surely not. Already? Is there anyone of interest? And by interest, I mean not Darth Vader, not Luke, not Obi-Wan, not... I would like to know how many stormtroopers they've chucked in there. I know that there's... Oh. Yeah, I really wasn't expecting them to put Rick Astley in there. Ha ha ha. But seriously, what figures they got in there? You're just so funny, Sam. I wish I could have a sense of humor like you. I swear, Sam's humor's more dad joke coded than my own. You really got me there, Sam. Muppet. And I'm now waiting for the never gonna give you up joke that he's inevitably typing. Silly Sammy sausage. Okay. Stick the tip on. Yeah, there's a lot of people doing that Rebrickable of the Jedi Bob Starfighter with that creator set, but that's what, like 40 odd quid. This being like 17, it's an absolute no-brainer to me. Like I said, I know it's a mock. So far the rigidity feels really good though, like it's quite compact, especially now I've built it right and I corrected my ways. Putting in some landing gear now, I think. Yeah, that's what these droid arms are for. They tuck in very nicely as well. Okay. Is Tortuga sold out yet? Do I need to end the stream early? People are oh, why do I even stream? People get me thinking, oh, do I need it? Do I need it? I don't need it. I don't need it. Now I bought the train and I bought the boat. Do you know when the next round of BrickLink sets are announced? Oh, is that at Chicago? Is it at Chicago that we're getting another release of? Is it this week we're getting a release of BrickLink sets? Like reveals of what the next ones are going to be. Is that what Greg and Shy and CPA are doing? Yeah, Greg and Shy announcing them at BrickLink on the live feed. Nice. What day is that? It's probably like Thursday, will it be? Oh, 14th. Okay, Tuesday. Saturday. Okay, nice. So honestly, the 2x2, it's simple but effective. The old 2x2 round tile with the hole in for a little stud reversal, and that is like a very strong connection, I have to say. Hi Simon, by the way. Did I say hello, or have you just, is that how you've made your entrance? Good stuff. How you doing, mate? Yeah, that's a really, really strong and very, very thin stud reversal. still seem fairly sturdy. That is a 1 stud connection, but that still seems pretty sturdy along the bottom there. Very impressed so far with this. Just lurking doing chores, no worries, Simon. Good to have you here, mate. Reminder, if you haven't liked the stream already, please could you do so. Only real haters don't like the stream, isn't that right, Paige? What? Oh, we're in the back of the wings now. Okay, we're onto wings. This is the part where I'm like, ooh, is this going to be steady? Because I know that when BrickVault did a a Jedi Interceptor, I think it was Anakin's or Obi-Wan's, one of their models, and this is going back a few years, they had snot-built wings. And they would fall apart pretty often, and they were like quite fragile. So that's why I'm like really intrigued to see how sturdy these are. Hopefully it will be pretty decent. Fingers crossed. Oh, funny thing happened at Legoland today. We the Ninjago ride closed down. Me and my sister went to do it like last thing, just before we were about to leave, and we got on there, and then like we got through like 3 or 4 rooms. And me and my sister was like, "This is just like not working properly." And you could tell because like even the people next to us were like not registering, like you couldn't see any of the like graphics like going on the screen. For context, the Ninjago ride is like it's like a 4D ride. You put your glasses on, and there's like a sensor in front of you, and you basically got to shoot your hand like that, and then it senses where your fingers are pointing and to like targets and moving objects and characters on the screen. Really fun ride when it works, which wasn't often. So me and Paige had done it earlier on in the day, and I got a really good score. I was like, I'm gonna get back and beat that. And at the time, I was only about like 20,000. But I say only, it sounds like a lot. I got like 220 or 230,000 the first time, and it was only like 250,000, and I would have got on the highest score of the day, or like in the top 5 for highest score of the day. So I was like, I'm gonna go back and beat it. So me and my sister went on, and yeah, we were like, this isn't right. It's not working very well. And then it just shut down. The ride just completely shut down. The lights came on, really ruined the illusion. So me and my sister were just kind of sat there, and then a tannoy was like, oh yeah, the ride's broken down. We were like, no shit. And then some staff come around, so we thought we were going to get like taken off the ride and like walked around, but no, two members of staff came around and were like, yeah, the engineers are on their way. We don't know when they're gonna come in. I guess because they can't, if it was like I don't know, maybe you're like locked into your chairs and you couldn't lift the handlebars. Maybe that's not like actually to put 2 of those. Just put 2 of those, one numpty. I can use that on the other one, probably, hopefully. So yeah, maybe it's like a safety thing that I don't know. If the ride shuts down, you just stay locked in. They're like, yeah, we're not quite sure exactly how long this is going to take. Bearing in mind the park closes at 4:30, and we got on there like just before 4:30. So we thought, oh, we could be here a while. Anton, welcome to the stream. You already have a plan for this Starfighter, or it's a new idea? I've got a few ideas. I've got a few mocks that I would like to put it in eventually when we get around to building some mocks. But so far I'm very impressed by it. Very, very impressed. Welcome to the stream though, Anton. Yeah, sometimes these snot-built wings end up not making it too sturdy. But again, thus far, we're doing all right. I guess what helps is when you've got things like, rather than just placing a brick next to the headlight brick, you're properly interlocking them like that. That I imagine helps quite a bit. We have just one by one brick. Oh, there we go. But yeah, I would like to do some clone bases. One specifically. Well, I'm not gonna say too much. I won't say too much. Might have a competitor in chat. Don't want to give the competition too much information. Do you want to speak about your experience at Legoland, Paige? Okay. You had a lovely time. Okay. I'm glad. Take me back. Aww. Yeah, I'm exhausted too. So we get the funky design on here now. I've got to try to get these angles right. So I guess probably the most fragile part of this build, hopefully, I guess the most fragile part of this build is these like one stud connections on here for these detail pieces. Other than that comes together so nice, I have to say. I'm really going to want to build a Pixel Dan Arc 170 if this turns out as awesome as it's looking like it's going to. I'll stay true to my word. I will build the Quarries one next week and I will go from there. Okay, that's too much angle to dangle there. Is it? Is there meant to be a tile at the end there? No, it doesn't look like it. Okay. Okay. Is that right? Is that pushed in enough? look quite right. There's got a bit of a gap there, that's all. Do I need to push it more? Can it? Oops. Oh, that might be, oh, that's better. That's better. Just lining all these pieces up here. I think that's meant to go in anymore at the back, but that looks pretty good. We'll get the other wing and then we'll check some of the reference pictures. It still looks pretty good. There's a few gaps in there. This makes me just question if I have built it right, but it looks like I have. And there looks like gaps that potentially could have been closed. That's why I'm like a bit skeptical. But yeah, we'll build the other wing and then we'll check the reference pics. Okay. We also, well, I was gonna say there might be other parts to close things up, but it doesn't look like there will be. Okay. Does anyone have any bets what they think the set might be that Plo Koon comes in next year? Because I can't be the only one that thinks that he's going to be in. Like they've not put a whole new mold in a microfighter like this. I don't think it's ever been done before, right? Where a microfighter figure. I'll go as far as to say, has a microfighter figure ever been exclusive? That'll be a good quiz question, Rosie, if you're out there listening. I feel like there has. Well, yeah. The turbo tank. That's a good one. That is a good one. Fair play, Sam. I'll give you that. Is there one that's had a specific mold? What was exclusive about the turbo tank? Well, I'm reluctant to agree on the turbo tank actually, because that figure did essentially come in the magazine that year, right? The helmet did the helmet not also come in the magazine though? Sorry, in the did it not come in the advent calendar? Yeah, I'm pretty sure it did. You got the clone, angry clone face, and then like a Santa's hat, but didn't you also get the helmet in the set? Oh, by the way, did you get my Instagram message? There was a retired Star Wars set in my local toy shop. Wasn't sure. Oh, I will have a look at that. I haven't checked my messages all day, actually. I've been, just been rustling around Legoland. Yeah. Oh, and his helmet was part of another build. Exactly. Okay, so yeah, I don't count that one, Sam. Yeah, not counting that one. According to BrickLink, well, it's not though, is it? I'm not having that. Is one of the Kylo Ren? Is the Kylo Ren part of the silencer? Is that exclusive, or did I just get that because I wanted to avoid paying for a more expensive set that he was in? Because that's also very conceivable. Yeah, I'm with Will on that one. Hi, by the way, Will. I'm with Will. I wouldn't class that as exclusive. You're getting all of the elements to that figure in the same set. What does BrickLink know anyway? Oops. Hang on. That should be black. Oh, they do have that one. That's fine. I'm really hoping some of these gaps get closed up. I might get minus points on my. I was ready to review this and everything and give it praise to no end. But yeah, it just looks like there's like a tile there that could have been extended all the way up. I guess maybe not to get that angle right in there, but it's also hard when the only thing you're looking at are renders. I can make it tricky. I find it funny that most of us use the color names from BrickLink and not Lego. However, Lego owns BrickLink and never changed it. Yeah, I know. I wonder what the designers use. But like, BrickLink color descriptions aren't the best, but Legos are like wild. I feel no, not even that. Yeah, I don't know. Is there any that like that aren't the same name that people actually use the Lego color or the Lego description more than the BrickLink one? I don't think there is. And when they release new colors now, are BrickLink still giving them new names? Like when they did all the new skin tones and stuff, are they the same on Lego as they are on BrickLink? But it's a good point. It's weird that they never found like one uniform thing. I guess like if they were to change the BrickLink colors to Lego colors, you know people would just go like get crazy annoyed about it. And if they change the other way, then people that aren't familiar with BrickLink as reference could cause problems. Maybe that's why they haven't. Zeed, is that how you pronounce your name? Welcome to the stream. That looks cool. It's looking pretty nice, I have to say. So there's a few gaps in here that I'm hoping get closed up, but for the most part, it's looking pretty sick, I have to say. Okay. That's on there. These little wedge plate details. Just like that. Don't know where that piece goes. Just like that. We've also got a one rogue wedge plate here. So that'll be pretty interesting to see where that goes. Oh, in my country it's pronounced like the word said, like Zed. But like you just said, it's okay. Oh, is it you just say said? What country are you from, if you don't mind me asking? Said. Does anyone exist that cares enough to know about different Lego colors, but doesn't? Oh, does anyone exist that cares enough to know about different Lego colors, but yeah, I suppose. Argentina, nice. We're truly international. Come on. Well, hello in Argentina. Okay. That definitely needs to go. Let's pull this landing gear down a bit. Assuming they get pushed all the way in. Can only assume, right? I take it back. The gaps aren't nearly that bad at all. No, I think that's pretty fair. Okay. Oh. I literally have, well, actually, I don't know where that goes yet. But we've got the cockpit on here. Oh, this is nice. This is nice. Oh, I wish I could take credit for this, but yeah, it's by a builder called Pixeldan. Check out the link to his Rebrickable in the link in the description. Yeah, the guy is an absolute beast. Oh, this is for the astromech. Oh, okay, you just pop that under the astromech. That's really quite clever. Which I can do, because, well, I can't do actually. Did I put that away? I think I put it away. I'm a numpty. Surely I kept the... No, I didn't think to keep that out, did I? What a pleb. Okay, well... It is proper buried, so I'm not going to go and dig that astromech out. However, I've put all my minifigures away. I'm absolutely a numpty. I'll post a picture on my Instagram tomorrow of this with the astromech on there, but that's a really nice piece. It doesn't actually attach to anything, but it does give you then a 2x2 surface to attach the astromech droid head, which is really nice. That's a nice touch. But yeah, it actually, like I said, once you kind of wriggle it in, and you just work out where these go, it actually closes up really nice. And if you look down it like that, you can just shape it. Give it that angle. Look at that. Okay, this, yeah, even that bit's like quite sturdy, you know. Have to say, I am very, very impressed with this. This is a really, really nice shape to it. So I think just getting these, like the white bits positioned where you're most happy with it is probably going to be the trickiest part. Or a bit fiddly. They are like a one-stud connection, so they are on a pivot. So you will just have to have a little bit of play about with them. And I mean, this isn't like the most sturdy, right? However, you can still do some decent shaking on this. If you hold it like cockpit and then just underneath, or even at the back here. Anywhere, basically anywhere in that middle section, as long as you're not holding it by the wing, which I would never do with a Starfighter anyway. Anywhere along this center section, and it's like that is a sick model. I will give Pixeldan complete and utter props for that. I am very happy I built this. £17. This is cheaper than any Starfighter Lego will ever produce again. Honestly, unless it's in like a poly bag or an advent calendar. Even an advent calendar, you're not going to get it for that. So 13 for 30 quid, which is the going rate, or less than the going rate of one of these now. The Jedi Bob one is £35. You can get the Astromech, all brand new pieces off of BrickLink, and the Plo Koon figure. And plus, if you can get a sale on the Plo Koon microfighter, that's an absolute no-brainer. It's got landing gear as well. Let's see how well these work. They are only droid arms, but let's see how much can it handle the weight of it. Should hope so. Oh, not a problem. Not a problem. Tier list and all variants of Plo's ship. Oh man, that would be over quite quickly. It's just Plo Koons and then everyone else's, honestly. I remember when I first heard of BrickLink, I was like, wait a minute, you're telling me I'm 40 years? I never knew. Yeah, dude, I know. I bought some stuff back in the day, like, and I didn't realize just how cheap buying parts could be, because I used to just buy off of Lego.com, and I would buy, like, I used to do it such an expensive way as well. There was, I don't know if you guys remember, you could build things on Lego Digital Designer, and then they would basically send you all the parts in a box, and then you could design your own sleeve, and it was like essentially you'd making your own Lego set. It's called like Lego ID or something like that, or LDD ID or something. And it was really, really cool. But I used to build bases of just 2x4s on LDD. And like put in all the interior details and stuff after, because I already had the parts for that. Because I didn't and it was even more expensive than just going straight to Lego to buy the 2x4s. It was quite ridiculous. But no, it was really cool. Anyway, this fantastic ship, unreal for the price as well. Like I said, props to Pixeldan on this one. It is absolutely gorgeous. Pressing that up. Really, really awesome. If anyone is in the market for a Delta 7 Starfighter, go check it out. Link is in the description. This is really, really nice. I'm showing it as if it's still on the down camera. It's so nice. I cannot wait to partner this with the Arc 170 by Quarry next week. But yeah, guys, that is going to do it for this evening. Going for about an hour and a half, just under. But yeah, that was Delta 7 by Pixeldan. Like I said, link in the description to his Rebrickable. Go check him out. Go give him a follow on Instagram as well. I think is his main platform. And with how nice and sturdy that is, I'm quite tempted to maybe get the parts to one of his Arc 170s. Like I said, I'll see how that Quarry's Workshop one looks next week, and we'll go from there. If you are not subscribed, then please do subscribe. As Will has politely reminded everyone, hit that like button. It would be much appreciated. And yeah, turn on notifications, because this time next week I'll be back building an Arc 170 to go with this, designed and a modification on the set by Quarry's Workshop. Guys, if you haven't already, go and make sure you get all those BrickLink designer sets that you want. Don't spend too much, but you know, they don't charge you until it gets released anyway, until it gets shipped out. That is the danger of BrickLink designer program. Anyway, guys, enjoy the rest of your week. Members, I will see you on Thursday. Bye bye, guys.